Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinion on the League of Legends 10th anniversary celebration that they had, I think yesterday. In that celebration event, they announced a bunch of projects that they're going to be working on, all based around the League of Legends universe. And for me personally, League of Legends was a game that I kind of tried out a couple of years ago, like a few years ago, and probably I have a bare minimum of maybe 25 hours into the game. Like, I tried it because I used to play Dota a little bit as well. It was fun, it was cool. I really just liked the character and the universe. Like, let's face it, every time we saw those trailers of those new characters being revealed, one of the first things that came to everyone's mind is that I wish there was an animated version of this universe, because we want to see more about this world, we want to see more about the characters and see what they're all like. So it was very interesting that they announced an animated series near the end of that presentation. But before we talk about that, I want to talk about all the other stuff that they've announced, because one of the main things that caught my interest was the fighting game, because fighting game genre is one of my favorite video game genres out there. So when they mentioned a fighting game based on the League of Legends world, I was like, yeah, I'm very interested in this. I mean, we knew this I think a while ago. They announced they're working on it, back in, I think, was it EVO or something like that. They revealed that they're working on a fighting game based on the League of Legends world, but we didn't see much. But in this reveal, we saw actually a little bit more about the game itself. And I remember back then, they confirmed that Riot Games had acquired the studio that made another fighting game by the name of Rising Thunder. Some of you probably may have heard of it, some of you probably may have actually played it as well. I played the Rising Thunder game, and the mechanics were pretty interesting. I wouldn't say it was one of the most, I guess, well received fighting games mechanics, but it was alright. I think with a bit more fine tuning and a bit more financial backing, the engine that was used to make Rising Thunder could end up being something pretty great. But we can see a very glimpse of that when they revealed the trailer. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that kind of looks like Rising Thunder with League of Legends characters just stuck on top of it. But anyways, it does look pretty interesting for the most part. And I'm really looking forward to see what they're going to do with it. How many characters are going to be available in this game, because obviously League of Legends has an expansive amount of characters available at their disposal, and there's some really cool characters that they can use to kind of bring this game to life. But for the most part, we just have to wait and see what they're going to do with that fighting game. Now, not only that, these guys want to conquer the entire fucking gaming world, because not only did they announce a fighting game, they also announced an adventure game, a shooting game, a card game, and that's about it. And a brand new game called League of Legends Wild Rift or something like that. Didn't see too much of it, but it's out there. It's somewhere. It's doing something. Oh no, they did show it. Sorry, I think Wild Rift was a kind of like a light version of the actual Summoner Rift. I think that might be it. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So the adventure game is supposed to be more like a Path of Exile, Torchlight, Diablo type of game, where it's more like a top-down adventure game where you get to explore the world of League of Legends. Pretty cool. Shooter game looks like fucking TF2, I'm gonna be honest with you. Doesn't look that spectacular, doesn't look that amazing, but if you're into shooting games and you enjoy the characters of the League of Legends world, that could be something that you might be interested in. But yeah, no, I think the fighting game and the animated series were the only two things that I was interested in. And the animated series, I think, is the pivotal moment in which I feel like a lot of people will start to be more interested in League of Legends. Don't get me wrong, League of Legends is a super popular game. No one can kind of question the popularity of League of Legends, but at the same time, not a lot of people were able to get into the mobile game. Like, we all wanted to try it out. We all tried it out at some point, but not many people stuck around with it, because it had such a high learning curve that you have to master certain mechanics of the game to be good at it. So it may have threw a lot of people off. But I think Riot Games, it should be called Riot Games now at this point, because they're making so many games. But I think they realized that they wanted to invite more people into the world of League of Legends, that they're kind of branching out and creating all these different variations of pretty much League of Legends games. I think the most popular ones that will end up being popular, I guess, would be the what's it called? League of Legends Runeterra, which is a card game similar to that of Hearthstone. I think that's going to catch on pretty quickly, especially with how, I guess, you know, when it comes to quality, we can expect that Riot Game is going to do right with this game. Another one is Teamfight Tactics, the game that's very popular on PC. It's a similar auto chess game to Dota Underlords, but they're going to be bringing that version to the mobile game, which is perfect. To the mobile phone, sorry, which is perfect because I play Dota Underlords on my phone a lot. So, and I've always wanted to get into the Teamfight Tactics, which I tried out obviously on PC. I liked it. It's a different mechanics to that of Dota Underlords, so that's gonna be very popular as well. And the fighting game, I think a lot of people may say that fighting games are super niche, which they are, but I feel like it'll draw in a lot more people. And fighting games community, if the game is good and it's well supported, it can last a long time. One of the testament to that is Melee. Melee is a game that should have died a long time ago, but it's still going. So with Riot Games' roster of characters, they can just keep adding in free characters for all eternity, and they can obviously sell you on the costumes and all that stuff through microtransactions. The business model is there. They just have to make sure that they don't fuck it up, essentially. But no, like overall, I'm very, very impressed with the handling of all this. Well, not the handling, we haven't seen what they've done with it, but just the ambitiousness of Riot Game and all the stuff that they're announcing. I gotta give them credit though, because it got me excited, and I haven't played League of Legends in years, but I'm now more interested, mostly for the animated series and the fighting game. I just want to see this world. I want to see the characters that people have been clamoring on for years and years and years. Like, I would watch the trailer. Like, see, here's the thing, I stopped playing League of Legends years ago, but I would still watch every new trailer that came out just to see the amazing animation that they've mastered over the years. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do for the most part. Now, we won't be hearing anything from the fighting game, which has been titled Project L. Really funny name to that, because if it doesn't do well, it will be remembered as Project L for eternity. But if you were able to get your hands on Rising Thunder, you can at least figure out how it's gonna play, or have an idea of how it's gonna play, because it looked almost identical. They even had the dynamic camera angle similar to that of Guilty Gear 2020. So I think that it'd be pretty interesting to see what they're gonna do with that. I think the least impressive thing out of all of it, now that this is subjective, but I think the least impressive thing that they've showed was the shooter game. It legitimately just looked like TF2. It looked like TF2. I wasn't impressed at all. I was just like, get rid of it. But no, I'm definitely gonna be playing the League of Legends Runeterra. I've always enjoyed the card-based games of that nature. Fighting game, obviously. I'm gonna be checking out the animation series. I might try out. No, I will try out the League of Legends Wild Rift, because I signed up for the pre-registration period, because I want to try it out. I want to see what it's all about, because it looks interesting. But no, all I can say is, well, congratulations to Riot Game on their 10-year anniversary. They did a really good job on hyping you up. Even if you're someone who hasn't played the game for years, they did a pretty good job of getting you interested in the title. Now, let me just make sure I haven't forgotten anything important at the moment. It is true that the shooter game Project A is a competitive tactical shooter, but I've never been interested in shooter games. I mean, I used to be a Call of Duty fan, but I just grew out of it. Not that there's anything wrong with shooting games. I'm definitely going to be picking up the new Call of Duty game, but I'm just saying, it's not really on my list anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the name of the animated series, which is called Arcane. Looks pretty cool, very, very high quality stuff, so looking forward to that. But yeah, there's not much else to say about it. Very impressed. If you weren't a League of Legends fan, before, now you actually have a reason to. Now you have a reason to play the game, do all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure definitely the card game League of Legends. Am I even saying the name right? I keep thinking, what am I calling it actually? Runeterra. Yeah, Runeterra. I'm saying it right. So I'm pretty sure Runeterra and pretty much the fighting game are gonna be the most popular ones, I guess, for the most part. I don't know how the shooting game is gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be popular as well, but I feel like, who knows? I mean, this is also a smart business decision as well, because yes, League of Legends, I guess the full name of it is League of Legends Summoner Rift now at this point. It's very popular, but you know, you want to expand. You want to make sure you can reach every single market possible. And since you have such a strong IP, it's a League of Legends. The name is super powerful. So why not just expand on it and just offer it to everyone who might be interested in it? So great time to jump in if you've never been into League of Legends before. Many variation. I know they had another game. What was it called? Shit. Something. Yeah, it's called something. But anyways, that's just my thoughts and opinion on it and everything that they've offered. Let me know which one of those IPs got you the most hyped up for in the comment section below. And yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.